And I'm more excited than ever. I've been in healthcare 20 years. This is the most exciting time because it's
Yeah.
making a big dent right now. Like we're making a difference. And that's translating into more time with patients and better care. And that's, as technologists, that's really what we aspire to do, right? We want to
Right.
make a difference in a positive way. And I think this is just a super exciting time when you actually see a provider relax and breathe for a moment, and go, thank you. Like we have providers all the time that'll have 2 or 3 thousand things in their inbox and they can't catch up.
Right.
And they've got labs from 3 months ago, 4 months ago. You
Mm.
know, that you're like, that's a
What?
person. You need to get the results to that person. And we come in and within a week, they're caught up and now they're able to maintain their current status. That is super, that's just amazing. When that happens, you just feel great because we just helped, thousands of patients that were otherwise sort of behind, and
Right.
wondering what happened to their lab results.
Right. For many years now, it's been known that medical errors are a huge source of patient morbidity and occasionally mortality. So if this can reduce that, that'll be awesome. But on that topic, I have some patients who've told me they're kind of nervous about AI and even trying AI because they're afraid of errors. How do you deal with that? And I'm sure other physicians have been told that by their patients.
I think it's a complicated question. We're involved in some industry organizations. One of them is CHI, which is really an organization trying to define standards for the safe and effective use of AI in healthcare. And part of the perspective that we believe in is transparency. So if an AI agent calls you on the phone, it needs to announce that I'm an AI agent. I'm calling
Right.
you on behalf of the practice. You don't, I
Great
don't think,
idea.
well, I don't think you ever go down the path of trying to hide it, but rather you embrace it so that the consumer knows what they're dealing with. And I think that is part of the solution. I think the other part is that we need to make sure it works well.
Right.
You go in and you have an experience in ChatGPT where you get a bizarre answer, and that should and definitely does scare people. Um, if you
Right.
think about a self-driving car, you would hope that it doesn't make an error like that because that could cost you your life.
Right.
So the solution to this, I think, is a combination of, on the one side, transparency, and on the other side, validating, testing, and assuring that we have a high quality standard so that results at least meet or exceed what humans would do. And if you reach that standard, I think that's a pretty good bar. And you've probably
Right.
seen the data on self-driving cars. I mean, they've basically proven that they are safer than human drivers, but they're still not perfect. They still make mistakes.
Right.
So, I think if we set a bar that's reasonable, which is at least as good as humans were doing it or better, that's pretty good.